Sounds like a country station drama right there. Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, thank you for the call, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, have a good day.
Good luck,
Wow.
man.
We are going to give you a chance to go to Florida. How would you like to go to Tampa? Visit Florida does our trip a week every single day here on the Mojo in the Morning Show at 8 o'clock. Win a $50 cash card and qualify for a trip to Tampa, Florida. Good luck, 844-665-6548. Program that in your phone, 844-MOJO Live.
WKQI Detroit. WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids. WVKS Toledo. 3 great stations. 1 stupid show. This is Mojo in the Morning. Live. Mojo. 30. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
Hey, it is Mojo in the Morning. Listen to us live or listen to our podcast. Just do us a favor. Listen. That's all we care about. And spread the good word about us. You can follow us on our social media, but we would love for you, most importantly, to go to wherever you get podcasts, search Mojo in the Morning, and then have it auto downloaded to your phone so you never miss an episode of the Mojo in the Morning Show, like the War of the Roses, which you just heard. Here are the topics that are coming up here in just moments that you're going to want to stick around for because they're good ones. Shannon with found out after they died. Mojo, that's me, with I ate 4 pizzas. Kevin with I injured myself. And Megan with the best voice for radio. Those are the topics that are on the way. Plus, am I the a-hole and pay your bills, all coming up here in just moments.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Right now, we're giving you a chance to go to beautiful Florida. What is the temperature today? Yesterday, by the way, was the first official day that I realized it was cold out, and I actually turned the heat on for the first time at home. I know I'm a man. I am a man's man because I didn't turn the heat on for the longest time. But you know what it was? Chelsea just got home, and I'm like, I love it cold in the house. I do like it really
Do you
cold.
want to know what's crazy? Right now, I have my heat on my first floor, and I have my AC on my second
Oh,
floor.
really? 'Cause
Because
it
I'm
gets warm
so
up there.
hot when I sleep.
Yeah.
It's
Poor
different.
Wes.
Yeah.
with you?
I know.
I
Okay.
didn't even know you could switch them up like that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let me show you this. Ready? Today's temperature in Detroit, Grand Rapids, and Toledo is going to be a high temperature of 50 degrees maximum.
Hell yeah.
That's a high temperature of 50 degrees. If you go to the weather app right now on Apple and look up where we're sending listeners to in Tampa, Florida, 86 degrees.
Wow. Now that's what I'm talking about.
God.
Melissa,
Feet in the sand.
wanna
Hi.
go to Florida?
Oh my God.
Congratulations, you're a winner.
Yeah.
Qualifier number 2 this week.
Thank you.
You got a $50 cash card, and you're now qualified for a trip to Tampa, Florida, where you would fly with a friend nonstop down to Tampa, stay at the Hyatt Place, daily breakfast for 2. We get you some river walk attraction passes. This is the best. You get access to 7 of Tampa's most unique spots. Unlock Tampa Bay, the hip urban heart of Florida's Gulf Coast, courtesy of Visit Florida. Congrats. Friday.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. My heart's pounding.
Well, Friday will be the grand prize drawing for that one. Where are you from, Melissa?
Richmond?
Thanks for having us on in Richmond. Where do you go to? Do you work in Richmond too, or do you drive somewhere else?
Nope, I'm a teacher. I drive a little bit down to Clinton Township, and I've been listening to you guys for probably 30 years now.
Oh,
so.
well, I don't even think I've been on this station I don't even think I've been doing radio for 30 years, but you know what? I'll take it. How did I?
Maybe an exaggeration. Maybe 20.
I haven't aged at all, have I? Look at me.
Not at all.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, I'll be celebrating 25 years on 955.
Wow.
Coming up here. So
Maybe that's what it is. Congratulations.
Unless I'm part of the iHeart firings, which you never know. Every day I walk out of here and I hope it's like, come on, tell me I'm going to go home with a package. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hold on one second.
Hey, when is your 25th anniversary, though?
It is February 21st.
Okay.
February 21st.
25 of them things.
Yes, isn't that crazy?
That's incredible, man.
You know what I got? Do you know what I got, by the way, for my 15th anniversary?
What'd you get?
Oh, do tell, because I just had mine, and I'll tell you what I got.
I got a hourglass with sand in it. Basically, you know those things that you turn around and sand goes down?
Yeah.
And I got it from our manager, or the manager. I go, do I turn it over, and when it goes to the end, that means I'm done? What did you get for 15?
I feel bad. I don't want you to be jealous.
Yeah.
Go off.
I got nothing.
I have never.
Not even an email, not a text message,
Wow.
not a Facebook post, Instagram DM.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Nothing.
Never got
Nothing.
a gift ever for any of my anniversaries. I've never gotten an email. And the best part was when I transferred here, I got a 1-sentence email sent to people, not saying, she's been here 14 years. We love her so much. It's been so great. We're going to be so sad she's gone. She no longer works in this building.
When did you start here, Shannon? Hold on.
August 10th,
Of what year?
2009.
August 10th, 29. Okay. 15 years. Happy 15th anniversary to Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon.
And guess what
Thank
I
you,
got?
thank you.
Guess what I got
Thank
for you?
What's over there?
I got
What's
it.
over there?
No, I don't have it over here. I got it at home. It's an hourglass. I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to shake off Shannon on there. I'm going to get it for you.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited.
Actually, I got a closet full of Mojo in the Morning merch.
Ooh.
That if you help me move it, I'll give you some of it. Because we got to move it to wherever
Oh,
new
do you hear that
buildings.
squeak? Yeah, that's how excited I am.
Yeah, we'll get that for
I
you.
love these reminders.
Can I tell you something, though? I'm going to say this to you. Honestly, I feel, and I'm not just saying this. I'm being serious. I feel blessed that every day I get to go and do something that doesn't require me having to, like, lift heavy machinery or sweat profusely in a plant or
You still sweat.
do anything. I love what I do, and I don't tell them, but I would do it for free. That's how much I love this thing.
I love this job. I don't know that I would do it for free. I'm going to be very
There's a
transparent
line.
with that. But I love this job so much.
But let me say
But
this.
I do need a paycheck.
You know what the reward is, honestly? And you guys will, I know you will agree with me because you feel this every single day. The reward is when you hear somebody that will say to you that you got them through something tough or you celebrated with them something great.
For sure.
And we get a chance to do that. And we've had an opportunity over the last week to kind of reflect a little bit on that. Because we're moving into a new building and we're letting go a lot of memories of this place that we're in right now that we've been in for a while. And I will say this to you, yesterday when I walked into that building,
Oh, my God.
I was never happier than when I saw that studio. That studio is going to be the most amazing thing.
Just the entrance to the building. And I posted it on my Instagram yesterday, but maybe I'll do a little walkthrough today. You have to walk through this red tunnel of lights and these cool door. You just feel like it's really
awesome.
cool.
Man, the
I don't
best
know.
part
It's
to
a great
me
feeling.
was just the ability to breathe fresh air.
Yeah.
The ability to breathe
I know.
is something I take for granted when I walk in here every morning.
I know. Well,
the air was so fresh in that new studio, and here I'm like,
And,
all right, bro.
and we didn't have to wear winter coats.
yeah.
Right. Temperature.
studio.
But-
Yeah, man.
But also the other thing too,
The little things.
and you guys may agree or disagree with me on this one. The studio is going to be smaller than this studio. The idea that we're all a little closer together makes me feel good from this aspect. I think that this is one of those things you'll hear on the radio.
Yeah.
I really do think you'll hear
I
that.
feel that.
The listeners, I think, will feel that, I worried about that. I worry whenever we change things up because I'm very superstitious. And so I worry how the change will be in the presentation to the listener. And
So-
will the listener hear something different? And I think you're going to hear as much fun as we have, even more fun.
Yeah.
I'm very superstitious about that as well. Excuse me. And if you noticed yesterday, we are all going to be seated in the same exact order there as we are here. And someone, I can't remember who, proposed me sitting on the other side. It was KP.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can't do that. It
Superstition,
has to
yeah.
stay this way. We all have to stay this way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
it's-
weird about that.
So we're going again today. So to let you guys in on this, we're going again today, which maybe we should Facebook Live and show people a little, we'll do
Like a cribs.
a fake
crib.
We're doing a fake show. We're going to, for a little bit, we're just going to kind of talk just to kind of see if we know where the buttons are and everything like that. It's kind of like a fake test drive of a car. You know how you go to a Gordon Chevrolet and you get behind the wheel and you're like, what will I do? Like, what presets will I put on here? Like, it's kind of like one of those things. And maybe we'll Facebook Live that so you guys get a chance to see it. So it'll be pretty cool. And for those that are wondering, like, why we're moving, we got evicted from this building. iHeart hasn't paid the bills here in about 30. No, it's just, it is fun.
Time.
Can I tell you something? In our big boss that we have oversees us is Nick Naw, and I think he was the last boss that did the re-upping of the lease in this building here. Because if I'm not mistaken, and I remember when he re-upped, I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of hoping we'd get out of this building a while back, and I know for financial reasons it was probably a good move to do that because it financially, it was smart. We were trying to move downtown years ago. And I will remember when Tom McConnell, Nick Naw, myself, Tony Travato, we all went downtown and we sat down with Dan Gilbert. And the idea was we wanted to move downtown because we saw the revitalization of what's going on in Detroit. And it just makes no sense that stations that are from Detroit are not in Detroit. Mm-hmm. And we sat across from Dan and we couldn't put everything together. And obviously we were going to try to move in the Hudson's building, which that was not even done yet. So we still wouldn't have been moved down there. It got me so geeked up. And then when it didn't happen, it disappointed me. This is finally happening. And I think it's honestly such a great thing. And with the Lions and the Tigers and the Red Wings and the Pistons, all kind of getting their acts together. I mean, this is just going to be awesome. What's up, Sarah? How you doing?
Hey, how are you guys? Good morning.
Good morning. What's happening?
I listened every day, like with my dad, driving to elementary school all the way through high school, and then I carried on like when I had my own car, listening to you guys driving to college classes, and then now I'm a night shift nurse, so I listen on my way home to work, and then like if I don't work, I'll listen to you guys through the day on the podcast.
Can I ask you
so much.
an honest question? I want you to be really honest with me.
Yeah.
When you hear certain things on the show, does it bring back memories for you of when you were that young girl listening with your dad?
100%. My dad turning it off.
And it usually was a comment that probably was not appropriate for you to listen to. But now you can instead of turn it off, you can turn it up.
Yeah, now I message you guys.
I love it. Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, thanks.
Appreciate you. What's up, Brooke?
Good morning.
What's going on?
I just wanted to call you guys and tell you that I was listening earlier. I listen to you guys every day, and you guys just impact people. It is like it's cool. You guys bring a smile to my face, and you guys are all so good at what you do. And I'm probably not the only one to say this, but I feel like you guys just you guys just make people's morning. I'm smiling sharing this with you guys just because you guys are like, I want to meet you guys. Like, that's the type of people.
Why haven't you met us? Where are you from?
I want to. St. Clair Shores.
Lydia, in studio, Mojo in the Morning, backstage pass, maybe one of our last here, or do you want to come to the new studio? You tell us.
Oh,
St. Clair Shores will be closer to our new studio in Eastern Market.
Yeah, I work in Northville.
Oh, my God, you drive right by us. Hold on. Talk to Lydia.
Okay, cool.
Backstage pass. One of the things that we've always prided ourselves on this show is we always prided ourselves on wanting to know you and not just be somebody that you hear or see on social media. What's up, Jordan?
Hi, I wanted to call and say I grew up in California, and I listened to you guys growing up on iHeartRadio on the app. And then when I moved to Detroit, I was going through the stations here when I moved and freaked out when I found that you guys were here. And yeah, that was just a full circle.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
So you found us on iHeart, and now you actually live in Detroit, and you can hang out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I like that. Wait a second. Can I call the police on this woman? Is she like stalking us?
Yeah, it's just crazy. I remember tuning through and going, hey, I recognize those voices.
I'm amazed when I hear people that find us on iHeart, which is such an amazing way to listen. And that's why the app is number one. But it's wild. Then you'll hear stories of people that they're like, yeah, I drive, wherever, Modesto, California every morning. And I'm driving around listening to you guys talking about goofy crap in Detroit or Toledo or Grand Rapids.
It's almost like those internet rabbit holes, and I'm like, where did you start to get to us?
Right? Yeah. It's crazy. All right, we could go on forever.
Are we having like a farewell party on Tuesday or something? Because a week from today is our last show in this
Is it?
studio.
Say
I will
less.
pee myself.
Can I please just
that?
smash the computer in that room over there? That
Rage
has caused
room?
me so
Oh my
much
God, let's do it.
stress. Please.
Let's do it. Should we plan something like that?
No,
I
we
think
definitely should.
I'm not getting involved.
Why you say that?
I don't want to get in trouble.
I am.
Man, what they
I
gonna do?
want something like really planned. Let's do this. Nothing because we don't have budget for anything,
No,
obviously. But
yeah.
let's just do like we'll all like do like a little potluck.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What?
I'll bring the
Why?
baseball
Hate
bat.
I'll bring my
potlucks,
Why do you
bro.
hate potlucks?
Because people don't know how to cook, dog, and I don't
No,
all of this.
You know I'm
I've
not
been to
cooking
y'all-
anything anyway. I'm going
I've
to the
been-
store and
yeah.
get it. So
And
I'm safe.
I've been to y'all house before. Y'all good.
Melissa.
Yeah. What are you saying about us? That we're dirty?
No,
Megan's got the
I
baked
just
goods.
never know. Dog.
Megan's
I'll
got the
make the
baked
cookies.
goods.
I'll
What's
make the
going on,
cookies.
Melissa?
I eat her cookies.
So if you think that other girl was creepy, this is even creepier because I grew up in Tucson, where Chelsea's from,
Yeah.
and I listened to Mojo when I was in elementary school
Oh
riding the bus.
Christ. Yeah.
I listened to War of the Roses. So when then I moved to Detroit, I was like, Mojo, that's weird. Like there's another Mojo, and then you mentioned you're from Tucson or your wife's from Tucson, and I grew up in Rita Ranch.
Oh
so
my
I was
God,
like,
that's
oh
where
my
I
God, this is
that's where
so-
Chelsea and I lived, our first house.
Yes, I know. We could have been neighbors. I literally went to Cienega High School. Like it was crazy.
Wait,
I
so
was like, this
so
is so
are
crazy.
you
That's
are
so
you
crazy.
in Detroit now or Toledo or Grand Rapids?
Detroit. My husband's from Dearborn Heights, so
Oh my God.
I moved out
Boy,
here and
this
I was
is-
like, oh my God, this is so crazy.
Listen, this is like the bill collector coming back after me. They find you. They find you. So
Oh,
I appreciate
sorry.
you so
no,
much.
that's not me.
I'm happy that you're listening, and I love that you're checking in and go Cats. Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
bear
we'll talk.
down.
Bear down. Exactly. The Arizona Wildcats.
Is that y'all say y'all Wildcats, but y'all say bear down?
Bear down. Bear down.
Bearcats.
Arizona.
Make it
Bear
make sense.
down. Red and blue.
Mojo in the morning on iHeartRadio.
Please.
All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. We are, without an interruption, we are broadcast right now to more people are listening to this radio show on the iHeartRadio app, Facebook, and YouTube than are listening to any other iHeartRadio show right now at this moment.
Let's go.
By the way, that's fake news, but go ahead with it. That just sounds so good, and it just sounds so good.
Bear down.
Edit it out if edit out the fake news part of that. Okay, next topic up here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Shannon with found out after they died.
Yeah. So this topic is dedicated to a friend of mine who was a huge fan of our show. She was just a light, and I loved her in the very brief amount of time that I knew her, and she passed away very suddenly a couple of weeks ago.
Sorry to hear.
And it was crushing to anybody who knew her because she was awesome. She was one of a kind. But in the wake of her death, her husband found out something about his wife that he did not know when she was alive. And that was she had been selling his stuff for money to buy herself nice things.
Hell yeah.
Like purses and jewelry and shoes.
Hell yeah.
So stuff would go missing of his, like a nice belt, a nice pair of shoes, a really great jacket. And he was just thinking over the years that he was forgetful, that he had left it somewhere, like didn't know what had happened to these things. He found out after she passed away a few weeks ago that she had been selling all of his like designer stuff, especially to Poshmark, The Real, all of those websites, and getting the money for it so that she could buy like a great purse or something for herself. He had no idea about this.
So wait, so how did he start finding this out? Like when his closet was getting less empty?
He knew that his stuff was disappearing.
Okay.
And he just thought he's a busy guy. He has a career. They have a family. And so he's like, I don't know. I mean, don't you have stuff that goes missing? And you're like, where the heck did I leave that? He had no idea. And it wasn't until she passed that you start going through somebody's computer, or in the case of the Real, I love the Real. You can buy or sell things. It's kind of like a step up from Poshmark. But a lot of times there are like representatives in the area, and they'll come to your house.
Wow.
So if she had an appointment scheduled and he's like, who the heck are you? I've come to get, X, Y, and Z items. And he was like, okay, all of the puzzle pieces now are fitting together.
That's hysterical.
That this is what she was doing.
Is there anyone listening? I want to know. Is there anyone listening who is doing this to their significant other or friend or whoever, family member? You're selling their stuff secretly, or you're doing. I want to know if there's anybody that's doing that. And then also the other one is, what did you find out after somebody died?
Yes.
Like, what was the crazy story that you found out? But
Yep.
I swear to you, those stories will be a plentiful. I'm sure we'll get it. But I would love to know. This is like a great thing.
I feel like
I should do
Sherelle
this
need to call
with
in.
Chelsea. I'm telling you, man.
Sell Chelsea stuff?
I'm going to sell a purse or two, or you know what I mean? Although she'll know
make some
exactly.
money.
This
Yeah.
would explain a lot for me.
Yeah.
I've throughout my life, and my mom will tell you, I know where things are. I'm not a forgetful person. I take pride in my possessions. I don't just leave things around, and I definitely damn sure don't just lose things.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, within the past 3 years, shoes just seem to go missing. Jordans I've only wore once. Jordans I've never worn.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, things are no longer where they once were,
Yeah.
and nobody knows what's going on.
But somebody got a really great deal on StockX, I bet.
844 Mojo Live, 844-665-6548. Tanisha, what's up?
Okay, so it was my parents. I'm now 35 years old, but my mom and my dad both passed away. And my problem was I was going through their stuff because, their house, we had to give it up. And I found text. I found out I was adopted the whole time.
Oh, my
The
God.
problem is-
We're
the
starting
problem is,
big.
Why y'all didn't give me no money?
They gave you
We
a
are-
home.
Lydia.
Tanisha, that is huge.
We're starting huge. Like, the first call I pick up is like monstrous. So you didn't find out any of this stuff until
After they were gone.
that's bogus that would do that. They would hold that.
Bogus.
You know what?
Thank you.
And by the way, did they have money to steal or to get?
to steal.
They did. They had money. Like, my parents were, like, well off. Like, I went to West Bloomfield High School. Both of my parents were pastors, but why didn't I get some? That's all I'm saying.
Those bastards. May they
You
right
can't
now be
say
getting.
that. They were pastors.
Yeah, that's okay.
okay.
But
It's okay.
May God be talking to them right now and
That part.
yeah, yelling at them. What's up, Olivia? How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Now, are you calling up about found out after somebody died?
Yes, sir. We found out that my grandfather, years after he passed away, that he had another child that nobody knew about. He didn't even know about.
Oh, my God.
How did you guys find that out?
Ancestry.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why I will never do
Or I'm not. No.
28andMe or
Why?
whatever.
What would we find out?
That's the thing. I don't want to find out that my dad was out
Oh,
banging.
you don't want to find out. Yeah.
Like I know that. Listen, that's the part that would be. I know of all of my seedlings, but I don't know what my dad's.
Oh, good guy.
Yeah.
I know I got brothers in Jamaica.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the whole story that we found out about my dad when my brother went to Cuba? We found out my dad was married before my mom, but they kept it from us because they were very Catholic.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to Kevin's family in Jamaica.
That's a fact. You
Wait,
heard my
why
daddy
Jamaica?
talk before?
He
was talking about doing a show trip to Jamaica when we had him on air yesterday. My dad goes to Jamaica like twice a year. He's been doing that since like the 80s.
You think
why?
Your dad's down there
Because he loves it. I bet he do. Look, sand ain't the only thing he dipping toes in.
Oh my God! By the way, and kinky,
serious.
and very kinky.
Bro,
His toes.
I'm telling you, bro. I got a family in Jamaica.
What's up, Brett? How you doing?
Good.
What's going on?
About 2 years ago when my grandfather had passed, my mom was cleaning out his house, and she found a penis pump.
After he died.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Conveniently under his bed.
Oh.
Oh.
Where else would you
really?
keep it? That doesn't really go in the kitchen.
You never know.
Did she ask you if you wanted?
Yeah, I would like to inherit his penis pump.
The heirloom.
He would have
been in the
wanted you to have it.
It's been in the family for generations.
Stephanie, what's going on?
Hi, good morning.
Hey, what's happening?
So when my grandma passed away, about not even like 5-10 minutes after she took her last breath, my grandpa looked at my uncle and said, I was supposed to wait until she died to tell you this, but I'm not your dad. And my uncle was 50 years old.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah.
And they said they wanted to wait until that he completely died.
Yeah, they had made the promise. Grandma made my grandpa promise that he would not tell him that until she passed away, and he waited 5 minutes after she died to tell him.
He couldn't wait.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
that is
pretty bad.
I guess. Yeah, that would be horrible. Okay, we did get one call on the person selling things. The whole reason why this got brought up. Initial T wants to be voiceless, guys. What's up, T?
Hi. So my sister and I, we were packing. She was getting ready to move, and we're packing up her kitchen. And we found a bag of her underwear under the kitchen sink. And long story short, she found out her husband was like secretly selling her underwear to like strangers on the internet.
Shut up.
And making money.
That's making
her used underwear.
No. Consensually, it's my dream.
Yeah.
Secretly, that's a nightmare.
His business model is fantastic. The profits are probably so worth it.
Distraught over it. It's still a touchy subject to even talk about.
Yeah, that's an insane invasion of privacy.
This is his own wife. That's crazy. That's wild.
Imagine strangers having your underwear, your
I
used
mean, but
underwear.
what you don't know can't hurt.
Y'all
ya.
always say what's mine is yours
If
until
Wes
we
was
start
making
selling
tons of money
drawers.
doing that, I mean, I didn't know.
Okay.
I don't think that's what
all
the vow is intended to
Hey,
be,
listen,
Kevin.
they're open-ended.
With all of the backlash I get for saying wild things on the show, it's about time the rest of you get this, all right? And I would love all of you with your opinions to text us right now at 95500 because that was wild coming out of all of your mouths.
What? What did we say?
Unconsensually selling my partner's underwear online is fine if it's a lot of money. Came out of all of your mouths.
I
think it's okay.
I bet she loved her vacation to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Hold on. Last
Or to Jamaica to visit Kev's
last one, real quick. Last one. Hold on, Tiffany.
Hi. So me and my ex, when we were together, his dad passed away, and we were cleaning out his house. We found Viagra throughout his whole entire house, like probably 400 or 500 pills.
Yes.
Oh my
I was like the most quiet man you've ever met.
Really?
So was he selling it or taking it or what was he doing?
Oh, he's kept selling it.
No, because
No, for real. 500 pills. What are you going to do with 500 pills?
He's donging. Who's
500 pills.
Was his mom still alive, or did he have a girlfriend?
They were divorced, but he was married again and she passed away. But yeah, we found out and we were all really shocked because it was everywhere.
It was there. He had him everywhere.
I like that he put him around the house because you never know when you're going to need him. Oh my God.
Dan Campbell, coach of the Detroit Lions, inspirational speaker.
All I think about, man, that's all I can think about is you guys and how I'd set you up for the best possible advantage I can give you to have a season. I swear to you, man. I just need you to trust me. That's all. Please.
Go Lions. How can you not love this team? This is Mojo in the Morning.
And this week, we got another chance for you to win and go to the game. We're going to get you set up courtesy of Zod Ford and Papa Romano's Pizza. Thank you to both Steve Gabara, Todd Zott, and our good buddy Chris over at Papa Romano's. We love you guys. All right, chance for you to go to Jingle Ball right now, 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, 95th caller. Win a pair of tickets to Jingle Ball.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with big news that we were all like groaning about just a little bit ago. What's going on?
Well, okay, I love his personality, but Benny Blanco in People's Sexiest Man Alive issue. How do we feel about this? He is not the sexiest man alive. Well, we'll find out tonight.
So
we'll
he's
find
just
out
in it.
tonight
Okay.
on Stephen Colbert's show because he's revealing again who it is. But all the girls came in this morning because we thought he was named Sexiest Man Alive because he's doing like a bunch of the promo for it today. So he has not been yet. If it is him.
Do you think the fact that his girlfriend is the most followed person on Instagram has anything to do with this?
Yeah, that's a bad. That's called a vote for him, right?
Yeah. So we'll find out tonight. I'll fill you in tomorrow on the first 30. Britney Spears has reunited with her son Jaden James after a few years of being estranged. They've been spending a lot of time together, according to one of my really good sources. He is back in California where Britney lives after moving to Hawaii with his brother Sean Preston and their dad Kevin Federline and his stepmom last year. I don't know if he's staying with her at her mansion in Thousand Oaks, or if he's just visiting for an extended period of time, or if he moved there. But regardless, they have been seeing each other and spending some time together.
That's good.
Oprah Winfrey says, despite all of the rumors, she was not at all paid by Kamala Harris's presidential campaign for an endorsement. There were rumors that she got $1 million for that.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing ever.
Not true. A spokesperson for Oprah's production company said the campaign paid for the production cost of Unite for America, that live streaming event that went down in Detroit back in September, but that is it. And by the way, Kamala Harris raised and spent, are you ready for this number? $1 billion for her presidential campaign and is still $20 million in debt. So there was this fundraising email that was sent to donors this week, and in it, Kamala HQ wrote, "Is there anything we can say to convince you to make a contribution to support the Harris Fight Fund program today?" That memo from the Harris Victory Fund, a joint fundraising committee authorized by Harris for President, the DNC, and several state Democratic parties, said the money will help fund races that have yet to be decided. But a lot of people are saying, well, yeah, maybe that, but also to cover this $20 million in the hole that the campaign is in as well.
Man, that's a lot of money. Like what?
The $20 million or
no, over $1 billion.
$1 billion spent on her campaign.
But it doesn't surprise me. We ran
she had to
2 commercials or 3 commercials a break. Yeah. But why would people donate to a campaign that's already lost? Like, why would you send that out?
Because of that last piece. Because they're saying the money is going to help fund races that have yet to be decided. That will help the Democratic Party. But no.
There's a lot of commercials that we played on this radio station. Hopefully, we got a bunch of that.
Are you surprised it costs that much to run a campaign?
I know. I'm not. I'm just surprised that you get $1 billion and you spent $1.02 billion. That seems like
and you're still $20 million
a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but it's also the presidential campaign, and you got to pay to play. I don't think raising money and spending money is new to politics.
Ben Stiller. Sorry. Go ahead, Megan.
I was just wondering if it's normal
for
every election for this to happen.
Why don't Google it? Let's figure that out.
To the Googles.
While you guys are Googling, I'll tell you this. Ben Stiller confirmed he is returning for Happy Gilmore 2, the follow-up to Adam Sandler's. That movie was made in 1996. That makes me feel super old. Yeah. In the first film, he played Hal, that nursing home employee who, remember, was like not happy about the way his grandma was treated in the retirement home. Anyway, he is back for the second movie. And remember, Travis Kelce. Part of it this time around. So is Bad Bunny. So is what?
The Mista lady? Mista!
Yeah.
Mista! Get me out of here!
Yes. And lastly, a cruise line company is now offering a 4-year package for customers who are wanting to avoid Donald Trump's presidency. Villa V Residences just announced its Skip Forward program. It's priced at around $40,000 a year on the lower end. Residents who will be on board this cruise ship will have the flexibility to join their customized journey at any port during this continuous global adventure for up to 4 years. You can also purchase the entire 4-year package at once, like literally just be gone. And it's priced at either $160,000 per head for a room for 2 or $256,000 for a single occupancy cabin.
Wow.
Yeah. For all of today's Dirty, check out the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app or mojointhemorning.com.
This is your favorite and most indestructible